We are living in times where everyone is looking for money.
Oh yes.
Right.
Yes. I think watu hujua tu kuprice unit based on jina ya place. And surprisingly, like a conversation I was having with my friend, they were saying units za Kilimani ni expensive kuliko za Westlands.
Go to accessassets.co.ke, then select tools. You'll see there tools and resources. Then it will give you the rental yield calculator. So there are 3 categories from what you can see. There's the purchase price, there's the monthly rent, and there's the service charge. We are living in times where everyone is looking for money, right?
Exactly why we are standing right here in this cold weather. Because you're looking for money.
Money.
So sad.
So sad.
But yet.
But it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It shows kuna your drive, kutaka the good life.
Yes.
And especially right now in the generation.
Yeah, generation. Millennials now target. Kawaida.
In the generation we are living in at the moment, there is so much in the market.
Yeah.
So much. There are different forms of investment, but we are here for you to tell you that real estate, my friend, there is a big secret that most of you hamjui venye hii pesa inawawakia, but that's why me and Josh, salimia watu. Josh hatujasalimiana.
Hi guys.
Hi guys, yes, that's why we are here to take you through today, to give you information.
Yeah, that's right. And maybe just a backstory of why she is so passionate with that aspect that you guys don't know a secret, is the aspect that most of us have been trapped in the traditional forms of investments.
Kabisa.
Of course, the aspect of quick money coming from maybe short-term things like betting, forex, rentals at 10,000, ukinunua shamba huko ushago, and things like that. I'm not saying that those are bad avenues, but there's something that we have discovered that actually investors from outside Kenya, diaspora clients, know better than actual Kenyans living.
That is so sad.
Exactly, you may know.
So sad.
So that's why we are here for you today.
Yes.
Let's take you through.
Okay. Overflow, the river overflow. Overflow, the river.
What is overflowing?
So see, I want the investment of people to overflow this year.
All right. My apologies.
We don't want the expatriates to overflow. We want our Kenyans, our fellow Kenyans, they overflow. Now, moving on.
All right.
Where were we? We were talking about how people don't see how we Kenyans, we don't see the potential that our country has. Our country has exponential potential.
Yeah, that's true. Very, very true. It's a sad situation, if you ask me. Most of the investors I've encountered in these uptown markets are mostly outside investors or even Kenyans in the diaspora. But Kenyans who are actually here, they are not coming into this real estate market. I think they still have the notion that the bubble will burst, which unfortunately it's not doing anytime soon.
And it's not even about the bubble bursting. It's about even like if you look at them, even before they make that decision. See, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, they have seen that inquiry, they have meaning, you know. Before they take that step, it takes a while. So, for an instance, you have bought an apartment, and I've seen that you have bought an apartment because of the lifestyle. Utakuja, you brag about it. I also want to buy one.
Of course.
But I don't know how it will work for me. Now that's where the gap is. I don't know how it will work for me. You know how it will work for you, and you will not tell me. There's a saying you always say, it is your own people.
Your own people, they eat you. They don't tell you the secrets.
Yes.
So I actually realized that because, for instance, such information that I know, most of my friends are unaware completely. About, like, for instance, pricing a unit.
Imagine.
I think what we do to price unit based on jina ya place. And surprisingly, like a conversation I was having with my friend, they were saying units za Kilimani ni expensive kuliko za Westlands.
Aje.
I'm like, okay, why?
Why?
But because of Kilimani. They know Kilimani, uptown. Okay, Westlands is also an uptown market, but there's a difference in the way they price these units. These new developers.
Yeah.
That's one of the greatest things that I've learned.
So like in Westlands, you find that the price is 110,000 to 140,000 square meters.
No, per square meter.
Per square meter.
That's so shillings per square meter.
Yeah, they can check in our previous video. Remember. So they can be able to estimate now what will work for them. Moving on, we also have this other uptown, the Kilimani life,
the other side,
Kileleshwa, that was the average price.
It's around 100,000
yes,
Kenya shillings per square meter.
Yes.
And then when you move outside, unfortunately it goes lower, so that's 90 to 80,000 per square meter. Of course, that is good for you on pocket wise, I know. So that's why you're able to get spacious units outside the uptown markets at a very affordable price. But when you come to the uptown markets like Westlands, if you're looking for a very huge unit, be prepared to do that math for yourself. And again, moving forward, there's that aspect of once you know how to price a unit, for instance, like you've known in Westlands, it's 110 to 140,000 per square meter. The next thing is to know, is it affordable? And when should I buy it, or should I even buy it? Those aspects.
So that's where the buying aspect comes in now.
Exactly.
Now, we are here at Westlands today.
Yeah, Westlands Road.
Yeah, Westlands Road. And we are at an off-plan project.
Something that Kenyans
dislike.
Fear. I don't know, it's fear. I don't know. But anyway, yeah.
Well, no, okay, you can't blame them, but you can still blame them.
I can't. Kenyans have done us bad.
Yeah. The developers that we are working with, they are very authentic. They have the credibility.
Track record.
Yeah, the track record of developments they have finished. People are already living, on time, by the way. Yeah, so.
And usually, such developments take 2 to 3 years in terms of completion. So you will find most of these projects when you come into Westlands and uptown markets, especially when you come right now for the Kenyans, millennials. They will come and see a ready unit and be like, oh, like TTC, oh, I want to have a unit there. Then you ask the price of that unit, you are like, it's like around 30 million. Okay. But the person who bought it, or the person who's actually selling it to you, when they bought it at such a phase, they bought it at a very cheap price. And on top of that, they had a period of 2 or 3 years to pay for the same unit.
Excuse me.
So that comes to play the flexible, I call it flexible payment plan plus capital growth.
Yes.
So you buy a unit right now, like where we are, a 1 bedroom goes for 9.1, from 9.1, and the 2 bedrooms are going from 15 million. By the end of next year, last quarter, just tell them how much this unit that is now going to be complete. If you buy it now, by the time it's next year, how much will that unit be valued at?
That's a question that it should now be lingering in their minds.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It will shock you. By the end of this video, you'll get to see what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So maybe we can show them directly how the return on investment can work for them. Yeah. Before we go there, there's this thing I wanted to just confirm to you guys why we are telling you Kenyans or millennials are being beaten by foreign investors, is the aspect of understanding how this money works for you in real estate.
the lie that real estate is just all about buying an asset. You have an asset, you'll wait for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years before you see your returns. So it looks like a very impossible risk. Unfortunately, that's where there's a thin line in foreign investors and your form of thinking. So there's that aspect of understanding how that money works for you. And this is the simplest way you can be able to do it at the comfort of your home, to see exactly what you're looking for and if will it make sense to you or not. That's what we call the rental, the return on investment calculations. Just even before you press on that advert, even before you come on board to, if you want to buy this project or any other project that we have in our listing, I will urge you to first of all understand these dynamics. And I know there's a lot to learn. That's why you should be subscribing to our channel, because moving forward we'll do so many videos on this. I know there's a lot you've learned on investment and real estate in general. So I think you may take us through this gem that we have as Access Assets, real estate. These have a gem for you. Can maybe brief them?
We are in Westlands, as we had earlier mentioned, and we are at a premium project. So we have 1 bedrooms that are going for a price of 9.1 million, and then we also have 2 bedrooms that are going from the price of 15.5 million. So from the comfort of your toilet seat, go to accessassets.co.ke, then select tools. You'll see there tools and resources, then it will give you the rental yield calculator. So there are 3 categories from what you can see. There's the purchase price, there's the monthly rent, and there's the service charge. For the, you can fill in 2. If maybe you don't have the information of the service charge, you can fill in the purchase price and the monthly rent. When you fill in, it will go ahead and give you other calculations
automatically,
yes. And at the summary at the bottom, it will show you the ROI.
Yes.
So for example, where we are, a 1 bed is from 9.1.
Yes, let's do with the 9.1.
Let's do with the 9.1. So if you do 9.1 monthly rent, it's a range of 90
to 100. Let's use 90. Let's use the
90.
list.
Then service charge, since we know it, you just
10,000.
So you will see it has given you everything that is included there. Total rental cash flow per annum, closing costs, operating expenses, gross rental yield, net rental yield.
You should not worry, because we will do another video to take you through all these terms. So for now, we just want you to have some fun, play along with it. With all the projects you've been checking out.
So you'll see that averagely the annual ROI is 16%.
And that's a very good return. If you compare with other investments, that's usually most of the best in terms of returns.
So after they have done the calculation, please, there is a box there. Send to my email.
And you'll have your calculation.
We will send to you your email.
Yes. So for now, just go have some fun with our calculator. You can put in the prices of the projects that you've checked, or even a unit that you bought, and maybe you can see your ROI. Maybe based Amakama, you can maybe see where you lie. Usually, one of the best return on investments are usually between, let's even give it 8% to around 20%. So if you're in this range, depending on where you've invested, you're still good to go.
We also do an after-sale service.
If you're an investor and you've purchased a product, let's say you're purchasing this 2-bedroom, you want a tenant, as you've done your calculations, you've already seen you're going to get a very good percentage on return. We're going to do the easier work for you, or the hard work, sorry. So we're going to be able to get you a tenant, screen for you the tenant, fill in the unit for you, and then manage the tenants for you, giving you rental incomes, doing all the necessary documentation that you cannot do, because I believe you're busy finding more money for more units. So that's also an after sale gift service that we have for you. We're still going to have another video on the same, so stay tuned to our next videos. There'll be much more information coming through, and watch out for our podcast that is coming.
Hey, I was not informed.
Yeah, surprise.
That's not a surprise.
Oh, happy Valentine's. So,
Mapema.
bye guys.
No, bye.